Hi Aries, how are you? I hope you are doing well this week. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nina, or Sinfulpluto, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for coming back, for joining us today again for this reading. We're going to be changing things a little bit up today. We're going to be making this video to cover the next 2 weeks rather than 1 week. The reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going on vacation soon and I don't want to miss a week, so I'm just going to do that, you know. I might continue doing bi-weekly. I don't know. We'll see. But this is going to be for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Sidereal and Tropical, so make sure to check both. And if you don't know what they are, you can look that up on astro.com, okay? So, Aries, what is in store for you guys within the next 2 weeks? So this is going to be between August 5th to the 18th, I believe. Alrighty, so let's get into it, yeah? Alright. What is in store for Aries for the next 2 weeks between August 5th and August 18th? What is in store for Aries between August 5th and 18th? Alright, we got a card. Ooh, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, you could be dealing with a Pisces, but this to me is more so you're kind of like in dream world right now. You're kind of in dreamland, feeling a little bit idealistic, right? Having a lot of dreams, having a lot of fantasies that you want to fulfill, but with the Seven of Swords here, I feel as though some of you might be rushing into something a little bit. This to me kind of signifies there's a lack of planning, there's a lack of organization. You're kind of just scrambling to get yourself together, and it's not really working out in your favor. And then we have Temperance reversed. By the way, this is the Happy Tarot. This is what the box looks like. This is the Happy Tarot. My best friend, Gabby, got it for me, Dialect, on YouTube. She is amazing. You should check her out. But yeah, she got them for me for my birthday, and I'm like in love with them. But yeah. So we have Temperance reversed, and then we have the Four of Wands reversed, and then under that, we have the Magician. Okay. So like I said, we have the Page of Cups and the Seven of Swords, which tells me that you have a lot of ideas. There's a lot of plans that you want to fulfill. Like you want to make your dreams come true, essentially. You want to make your dreams come true. You want to do a lot of things for yourself. There's a lot of things running in your mind, like you want to do this, you want to do that, and it's almost like you're on cloud 9 with this Page of Cups. But again, with the Seven of Swords, there's a lack of planning, there's a lack of organization, and so you're kind of just scrambling, and you're trying, I feel that a lot of you are trying to hurry up the process of making your dreams come true, and I think that's why we have Temperance reversed, in which there's a lack of moderation here, there's a lack of compromise. I feel like a lot of you could be trying to take things to the extreme within the next 2 weeks. And I feel like that could cause a little bit of an issue in the home for some of you with this Four of Wands reversed. There could be disharmony in the home because of that, whether it's like with your parents, whether it's with your siblings, whether it's with your roommates, something within the home. It could also be that maybe you're focusing so much on this dream that you end up neglecting your family, your friends, siblings, whoever or whatever. It could be that you end up kind of neglecting whatever it is that's familiar to you, and so there's disharmony in that sort of sense. There's a disharmony in the home, or there's disharmony in some sort of structure. Something that is very familiar to you, like I said, something that's very comfortable to you. So that could be an issue for you here. And I feel like you have the best of intentions, and I think that for a lot of you, it's just you're focusing so much on yourself, you're focusing on so much on your own dreams and making them come true that you're no longer taking into consideration other people. And I mean, Aries, you are the first sign, you are the sign of the self, and so you do have a little bit of a tendency to kind of, I don't want to say purposely, not think about other people, but you do have a tendency to put yourself first, which isn't necessarily always a bad thing. I wouldn't necessarily that it's selfish all of the time, keywords all of the time, but I think that you get so caught up within yourself that you just forget about other people, which I mean is understandable. It happens to everyone, but I do think that it's important for you to take moderation into consideration. I think that right. I do think that's important for you to definitely don't take everything to extreme. Don't just try to rush into everything, especially with, okay, so one, you could be neglecting the home, right? But also don't take everything to the extreme and try to do everything all at once, because with the Seven of Swords, like I said, you're just scrambling. You're scrambling to do all of these things at once, and I think that's what is kind of that it could be what is hindering you or what will hinder you in the future or within the next 2 weeks. And so I think it's important for you to plan everything out so that you have all your eggs in a basket and you're not just dropping everything. You know what I mean? So that's definitely something to consider. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius with Temperance reversed here, but I think this is more so just kind of a lack of balance, a lack of compromise. I feel that some of you, with this Temperance card reversed, it could also signify that some of you are so focused on, there's a disconnect. There's a disconnect between you and the spiritual, or for some of you, it's a disconnect between you and the spiritual, or a disconnect between you and the physical. So for some of you could be so incredibly caught up in your dreams. You're so caught up in dreamland, and you're so caught up in cloud nine, and kind of just like daydreaming and all of that, that you don't really know how to ground yourself. Others of you, I think, though, are really are becoming disconnected from your spiritual self, or being really disconnected from just from your higher self. I feel that you're so focused on the spiritual, maybe you're so focused on accomplishing yourself physically, for example, maybe getting like a new home, getting a new job, or, you know, making your dreams come true in some sort of way. But that ends up just severing or kind of weakening your connection with your spiritual self, with your higher self, with your spirituality. And I think it's important for you throughout all of this to always remain connected to your higher self, to your spirituality, to your life purpose, and not get so caught up in the rainbows and sunshine of it all. Because I think that there's a little bit of a lack, there's a little bit of what's it called? Of an unstable foundation, okay? Because this is all foundations. This is all home. So some of you could just really be wobbling around trying to catch footing, and the reason why you're not getting any sort of footing is because you're trying to rush everything. You're not taking the time to actually slow down. And I know that now that Mercury has gone direct and it's in Leo. No, it's in Cancer. It's going to go into Leo soon. Now that Mercury is direct, I feel like you're trying to do everything at once, because I feel that a lot of you have been holding off for a while. But now that you kind of have the green light, now your concern is to not speed. Because now your main concern is to not speed up so much. Because, you know, just like, listen, the speed limit is 45. I understand you want to go 60, 75, okay? But listen, unless you want to get a ticket, you got to go 45, all right? That's all I'm saying. So slow down, plan everything out, and I think that that'll benefit you a lot. But I do think right now, like, you're manifesting a lot. Like, you're doing a lot of great stuff for yourself. Because I have the Magician. Again, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I mean, heavy Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Maybe a Sagittarius is feeling neglected by you because of the Four of Wands reversed. Or a Sagittarius could be doing the reverse. So for all of my readings, the roles can always be reversed. So if it's not you who I am describing in this reading, it could be someone that you're dealing with. Okay? Okay. So that could also be an issue. But yeah, there is heavy Sagittarius energy, but also it could be Gemini or Virgos that you're dealing with. So maybe you're neglecting a Virgo as well, or a Gemini as well. But this to me just signifies that you are really manifesting a lot of really wonderful things. And I think that things are really looking up for you. You're making your dreams come true. With the Page of Cups, it's like this is like the intangible form of your dream or of your wish or whatever it is that you want to accomplish, whatever it is that you want to manifest. It's the intangible part of it. You know, it hasn't quite come into fruition just yet. It hasn't been quite manifested. But with the Magician, this is saying that you are absolutely manifesting whatever it is that you've been dreaming, whatever it is that you've been, working on or just thinking about. Which is really awesome. But again, be careful of not rushing into anything. Be careful of not neglecting anyone else. Make sure that you're keeping tabs on everyone and make sure that you are giving everyone the time of day, that you're not, just doing everything for yourself, right? So just take that into consideration because there does have to be a sense of balance here. For those of you who are not grounded, ground yourself, okay? If you're just daydreaming all of the time and you're wishing all of these things but you're not putting any action into them, you know what you gotta do. And if you are rushing into things, you're trying a little bit too hard, if you are just focused on only the physical success, and you're just becoming disconnected with your spiritual self and with your higher self, you know what to do as well. So there's that. But yeah, the Magician is telling me that you're manifesting a lot of really wonderful things for yourself, and I'm really proud of you. That's awesome. I feel that August is really a month of abundance for a lot of us. Leo season is a month of abundance for all of us. Just because I think that after the eclipse, it's like we finally get a breath of fresh air. But anyways, we also have the Sun, right? So things are really looking up for you, Aries. I'm honestly, I'm really impressed. Heck yeah, brother. So we have the Sun. You could be dealing with a Leo. Leos have really been coming through for a lot of your readings. But yeah, there's a lot of fire energy here. Also, with the Magician and the Four of Wands reversed, if there is an unstable foundation in the home or something, or an unstable foundation in your life, the Magician tells me that there has to be an increase in communication, in effective communication, okay? So that you can balance everything out and so that no one's feelings are getting hurt. You know what I mean? Be very clear as to what you're doing and, be very clear that, you're not trying to neglect anyone, but, just talk it out, people. Just do that. Yeah, but the Sun also tells me, it's just the birth of a new day. The birth of a new day? The birth of something new for you. I feel that things are just really looking up. However, we do have the Nine of Wands and then the Six of Swords reversed under that. So the Nine of Wands to me is paranoia. I feel like some of you, I think that for some of you, that's interesting. Some of you might think that it's too good to be true, and you might kind of have your guard up, and it's almost I don't really know if this is true. I don't really know if I actually deserve this, if I'm actually worthy of this, if this is something that I can actually handle, if this is, all real, if I'm actually going to attain this dream. And I feel that for some of you, this is in relation to emotional baggage or just the fact that you're having a hard time believing that you are worthy of attaining your dream. It's like I said, a lot of you might think that it's too good to be true, but listen, if you've been putting in the work, if you have been, dreaming and, working on manifesting all of this stuff, why wouldn't you be worthy? And I think that some of you, I think some of you might even try to self-sabotage by rushing into something. And listen, Aries, I need you to slow down because I know that you get so excited and you're like, oh my God, I want to pursue this thing. And then not even halfway into it, you lose interest. And so a form of self-sabotage is the fact that you're rushing into something. And I feel that a lot of you are aware of this and I need you to slow it down. Because you do have a wonderful opportunity here, Ace of Wands. You might need to work with other people with the Three of Pentacles here, and you might need to collaborate. Don't just leave everything to yourself. I think that you need to listen to the advice of others and not just think that you know everything, because I assure you, you don't. But yeah, some of you might feel like really paranoid about attaining this thing, and you might even, you know, end up self-sabotaging in some way, whether it's really rushing into it and then later losing interest in this project, or just burning out because you didn't plan everything out. So be aware of that, so that when you are working on this thing, you don't burn out, so that you don't lose interest or whatever, so that you can just continue doing what it is that you want to do and make your dream come into a reality, okay? That's why we need moderation. That's why we need compromise. That's why we need a balance here, so that you don't fumble the bag for yourself, right? Because you're on a good streak right here. It's just a matter of, one, believing that you're worthy, but also not self-sabotaging yourself. So yeah, Six of Swords reverse. It's like some of you could be afraid to really move forward, again, because you think it's too good to be true. Maybe because you don't think it's ready, or that you're ready, or something like that. The Six of Swords reverse can also signify, I feel that for some of you, with the Six of Swords and then with this Ace of Wands, it kind of feels that for some of you, if you don't check yourself, the opportunity is going to kind of be delayed. For some of you, there's going to be a delay in the opportunity, which might discourage you a little bit, but I think this is more so I think this is a good thing for a lot of you, because this is saying that you need to slow down. I feel that if there's a delay in the thing that you're trying to pursue, I feel like the universe is trying to tell you that you need to slow down. So if there is a delay, don't worry about it. Take it as a sign to strategize and to plan everything out, and have an idea of what you're going to do rather than just winging it, because I know that you tend to do that a lot. But the Six of Swords reverse can also signify that there's some sort of emotional baggage that you're hanging on to, and I think that a lot of you want to move forward, but there's something holding you back. There's something that is kind of weighing you down and not really letting you move forward. And it could be this defensiveness. So again, it probably has to do with the fact that you just need to like believe that you're worthy for this wonderful opportunity, for the great things that are coming your way, Aries. Okay, so I think the good things are really coming towards you this week, but you just gotta watch with the self-sabotage. You have to watch it with any sort of like negligent behavior, with the family, with friends, with whoever. Make sure that you're not completely investing yourself in only your work, because I feel that you'll just end up burning yourself out. And I feel that family could really help you, especially with this Three of Pentacles here. I feel like they could really help you attain ultimate stability, because under the Three of Pentacles, I have the Ten of Pentacles. So you would have ultimate stability. I think if you pay attention to your friends, if you listen to your family, if you take the advice that they're trying to give you and not just think that you can do it all by your own, which I'm sure you can, but it would be a lot easier if you just listened, right? It would be a lot easier if other people were helping you, because I promise you, it's a lot easier to carry the weight with other people rather than just yourself. The load is going to be a lot lighter on you, and I need you to kind of set your ego aside and let people help you. You know, let them give you advice. Do what you will allow them, I guess you could say. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead with some affirmations, and I think that'll be it. You know, today's video was pretty short, but that's what I have for you, Aries. I'm gonna give you a little affirmation, and then we will be on our way, darlings. So, what affirmation does Aries need to hear? Oops. What affirmation does Aries need to hear for the next 2 weeks? Okay. That was too many. Alright, what affirmations does Aries need to hear for the next 2 weeks? Alright, we got one. Okay, so we have personal growth. Ooh, I've never had this one before. Okay, personal growth. It looks like this. It says, excuse me. As I move forward toward greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they helped me get to where I am now. But now I can ride. I don't need those slow... But now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies. All right, and then we have Okay, I'm going to read this one as well. And then we have story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn the Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. And then I'm going to pull this last one, which is perseverance. Some of you might need to work on your throat chakra. So speaking up. So some of you might need to speak up a lot more, or some of you need to stop being so quick on the trigger with your words, or not being so harsh. Okay, perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it, you just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like frickin' pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. So, that is what I have for you, Aries. I really hope you enjoyed. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting me. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends, with your family, with your lover, if you have one. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to know when I upload my videos, man. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this, Aries, and I will talk to you soon, okay? I love you. Drink water. Make sure to eat 3 meals a day, or at least 2. You know, some people only eat 2. That's fine. Drink water. I already said that. Take your vitamins. Eat some good food. Eat fruit. Eat veggies. And is my teeth? No, I'm good. I think that's it. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.